This is Charles Petrie coming at you. Another surprise broadcast. At some point, I will start scheduling them, I think. I just, Larry, because 2 times I've scheduled them, didn't work out. And where is it? 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 When I get to my pro tip, oh yeah, pro tip was yesterday. Welcome to Haps TV. Haps.tv. Welcome to Haps.tv. And if not welcome, then what are you waiting for? Because this is so much more than a place to cast your thoughts and goodly doings out upon the world. So let your flag be unfurled and make yourself a home, even if you're just here for fun. So much can be done. And lest I forget, if you like that, I've got more of the same as I draw and write. So subscribe to me if any of this resonates at all with you. There's one other thing, not to harsh the vibe or spook you off, but your support, which in my case can only be a limited act, though that also means the cost is far but lower as support, but also means hitting me up, yes, in the chat, from the cheapest of seats and the coins in your purse or pockets too, however you carry them, like as it were. That's it. So that's my pro tip. I made it a poem so I could, remember it easier, and it's an excuse to write poetry. Because I am about the task of writing 1,000,000 words. So I think I'm gonna actually I currently have the time for it, but I don't think I'm gonna always have that, so or have that for the rest of the year. So I might fall well short, but I'm certainly gonna I think if I fail, I'll fail in the 700,000 range. So as failures go, that's not too bad. Oh yeah, and I got a rant. I'm gonna have to catch up with Pablo and Peter about this, but the experience of adding hashtags on the mobile sucks, because you start to type a word and then you get other letters and then you try to erase and you can't, well, you can delete once or twice, but you try to delete a lot and then it just adds. So it's maybe that's just my problem. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've got an Android phone, but because Apple, I'll praise Apple. I'll praise Apple. Yeah, Apple loses me on the price. So, anyway, it's a frustrating experience. I because later on I'll be reading some verses from a poem I'm writing, a story poem that I'm writing that I hope to turn into something more. And I would have liked to have the hashtag of story time reading, I think it was, but too frustrating a process. Oh yeah, so I'll be drawing another peach cover, but this is what I drew before. And this was inspired by, it may not, well, in the comments, if you feel unshy, you can tell me what you think this is, or what it could be. What do you think it is? It's not, because it could be seen to be a humanized something else other than it is. Anyway, I enjoyed drawing it. It was inspired by something in the news. Ooh, 5 people. Right on. 6. Ooh. I'm at 6% of my eventual goal to have 100 people tune in. Am I dreaming in Technicolor to have... Ooh, I got a comment. Please don't be I'm from Kalamazoo. That's just because that's all I get. Because that's all I get. Hello, Vancouver. Hello, Portland. Hey. Okay. Yeah. Do you pronounce it Jeeve? Kizzy Todd. Hello. So, I like to know that we've got people from Vancouver. Yeah, Canada, I remember. And from Portland, but Maine or Oregon? And do you have a follow-up comment? What are you doing in Vancouver and what are you doing in Portland? Ah, yeah, Jeeves is easier. Very Butler-like. Jeeves, put on the kettle, Jeeves. Because Jeeves is a very Butler name. Yeah, that too. I don't think that site's on anymore. Is still a functioning thing. I think we moved past Jeeves. How's the sound? How's the video? Ooh, 9 people. And thanks for commenting from the cheap seats. Ah, cool. Thank you, Kizzy. Are you doing work you enjoy, or is it in a cubicle or? And thanks for tuning in from work. Let's see. Well, I'm going to start with red. This is part of a 2 set of red. When the first red pencil is almost unusable because I used it up. And at the beginning, for a time, I was using red for peach. But I've gone away from that and use mostly orange now. Well, orange and green and brown. So, geez, are you a hockey fan? Living in Vancouver? Or BC anyway? Are you in Vancouver? Is that what? Yeah, Vancouver, yeah. So are you a Canucks fan or you don't care about hockey? Right on. So Maine or more likely Oregon? I is curious. Oops. Okay. There we go. Yes, putting people to work is noble work. Though that also means you have to deal with personnel issues, which can be a pain in the butt. But all jobs have their pains. I'm not sure. What did I ask? Well, I am curious if you're in Portland, Maine, or Portland, Oregon. Other than that, hmm. Has my audio gone stupid? Audio, audio, audio. No? Other than that, hmm. Let there be noise. Let there be noise. Ooh. I got a thumbs up. Yay. And it wasn't for me. Ah. Well, this is for Peach. My series of covers for a hypothetical comic that will never be. And I chose a peach. Well, it's easy to draw repeatedly because I use template and simple forms. Uh, and because Petrie to peach is an easy thing. Plus, it's inspired by Oprah and her putting herself on her magazine every single issue, which strikes me as arrogant, you know. And it's different for comics, but it's still a commentary on that, which I've mentioned a couple times in a couple different ways. And I mean, not that she would care, or if she would care, I don't care if she would care because it just. Oh, I'll put myself on every cover. That just anyway. I wonder how far Portland, Maine is from Bangor. Well, I didn't looking from my end. It didn't look like it was too close. But yes, my fingers are lovely. Well, the fingers might be considered lovelier than the art because I know my drawing is simple. How's that? I can't read that. I can't read that on Okay, I can read that on my phone, which I have turned so I can look at it. But my eyes are getting old. So that's a smiley face. Yep. Take care. Have a good interview. Ooh, 14. I've broadcast to 14 people this time. Yay. Hmm. I'm gonna use a template for the head. I don't care if you think it's cheating. Right on. So, yes, I'm using a template for the head. As you may have noticed, as you may have noticed, my art is very simple, very, yeah. That's why I refer to myself as a man who draws than a than an artist. And yet this is unquestionably art, but I am just a man who draws. It's an important distinction. Oh, I'm getting better. And 14 people. Can I get to 20? Can I get to 20 by the half-hour mark? Oh, I can't. Okay, that's cool. Having conversations that I'm not having. Yes, geez, went away. Well, thank you for stopping by, Jeeves. Nice to know I have an international and national reach. Wait, Kizzy's coming back for the finished drawing. Oh no, that means I have to finish it? Hmm. Oh yeah. I kid, of course. I always finish my peach drawings. Oh, not fully on, is it? Oops. Took up my took up too much room there, Mr. Pete. Mr. Big Man. Gonna have to, gonna have to, gonna have to, gonna have to, gonna have to. Let's see now. Yes. Yes. Ooh. Ooh, 17. Okay. I've reached into Canada outside of, well, I've reached outside of Quebec, so, well, Canada. Got United States. Have I reached any other countries? Anyone? Anyone? Yes. Oops. So, I don't know what to say now. Oops. Hmm. Hmm. So what are you doing right now? If I know 7 people have stepped in, how many are still here? I don't know. I'm guessing not 17. Maybe 5? I don't know. 13 of 17. That's pretty good for me. Hmm. Do you like hypotheticals? Because I do. But not everybody does. So I don't know if I'm better served to try and have that as a feature. Or, well, I guess, would you like some hypotheticals? Crazy hypotheticals. Oops. Yes, how about putting the art where we can see it? Or is that only me? Or is that only the screen? Though, this whole... Oops. Don't do that. There. Well, getting stalled at 17 is better than getting stalled at 12. Which is better than getting stalled at 5. Which is better than getting stalled at negative 15. Gotta watch those unviews. Reviews are taken. Like the viewer debt. Okay, what? See, my camera is showing me, but oh, I don't know. Oh, there it is. Oh, can't see anything when that happens. Sorry, just dealing with my desktop, which I call wonky and old for a reason. Uh, right about now, if I wasn't on air, I might be dropping an F-bomb or two. Because technology frustrates me very easily. I'm more frustrated by things and events than by people. Oh, some people, yeah. Very frustrating. But I shouldn't have to shake the mouse for 10 minutes or hammer the enter key for 5. Turn the screen on and off. Ah, come on. Oh, come on. It's not even. S, tune into the broadcaster as he goes. Thank you. Oh, now, yeah, see, that's another thing. You hit the enter key, and like if you're in an open document, you'll have lots of space. I mean, not that I have lots of comments to read, but I'd like to be able to read what's happening on the screen. Are you gonna? And I'm keeping that. I don't, at this point, I don't know what it would take for me to delete a broadcast. So I just not gonna say anything egregious that will. Oh my god! I gotta delete that broadcast. Mm. Okay, come on, Wonky. You gonna come back and let me see my broadcast, or are you just gonna go on a spin, spin, spin? You know, I hate that. You know, whether it's the circle going round and round or the hourglass. I hate the delay. It's so frustrating. Okay, now you're just being stupid. Let's go. Let me see my broadcast, or are you just gonna go on a spin, spin, spin? No, I hate that. You know, whether it's the circle going round and round or the hourglass. I hate the delay. It's so frustrating. Okay, now you're just being stupid. Let's go. Let me see my broadcast, or you just wanna spin, spin, spin. No, I hate that. You know, whether it's the circle going round and round or the hourglass. I hate the delay. It's so frustrating. Okay, now you're just being stupid. Let's go. Let me see my Oh, there. At least I've muted that. Yeah, I'm not a technical wizard. That's for sure. Oh, welcome to. Well, welcome to Petrie Cast number 13, which will feature a repeat reading of the first few verses. I think it was, I want to say 6, but I'm not sure. That was. Hello, Maram. How are you? Oh, yeah. So, I will be reading rereading the first few verses of the verse of Maracothus, which will be in the title after the broadcast. I'll edit the title of the broadcast to put it Petrie Cast number 13, 31021, and featuring the verse of Maracothus. A project I hope that can grow into something more than just a poem. So I'll be doing that after I finish this drawing. Oops. Which you can't see. Huh. Actual governmenting was done in the United States. That's cool. Or not, if you're opposed to it. What? You can't govern in the United States? No! So how are you today, Miriam Dusin? As your comment ages slowly from 3 minutes to eternity. Yes, feet. Feet don't fail me now. Hey, I'm an amateur artist. Drawer, I can do this. Hell, even professionals can do it too. I'm going to delete the feet. Delete the feet. Delete the feet. Oh. So, how's your day going? Whatever part of the day it's going. Oops. Yeah, silent. What do you want me to talk about? Hypotheticals? Okay, I can talk about hypotheticals. Hmm. Ah, okay. Well, if you're a sweet lover, you've got cookies, brownies, and cakes. One you get to eat as much as you want of for the rest of your life. The other, um, you get to eat as much as you want for the next 6 months. And the other, you never get to eat again. Yes, it's F, Mary, kill, but for food. And there's no killing, just. Ah. So I suppose I should answer this. It's only fair. Um, yeah, I like them all. I love them all. I guess I never eat brownies again. Um, I guess I say goodbye to cake in 6 months, and I ride with cookies. Yeah, I guess cookies are my ride or die. What's your ride or die? What do you dump immediately of these three? Well, I thought that was very interesting, but obviously everything that I'm talking about I find of some level of interest. So I am biased. I am biased. Biased. Yes, that was very mashy. What? What's the? I'm curious what the. How old are you? I'm 49. I'll be 50 in October. So on that day, if you see me broadcasting early, wishes, coins, sponsorship if I have if I happen to have a VIP badge at that point, but I don't even know what I need to do to get a VIP badge. So, one thing at a time. Let me try to get my ratings up, my viewing figures. What's my ceiling on my viewing figures? Could I have a live reach of 100? What do you think? Yes, this is very freeform. The only certainties are, well, the only certainty is I'm going to talk and I'm going to draw, at least for the Petrie Cast. At least for the Petrie Cast. And not a certainty, but at least for now, of regularity, I won't get too much comment from the cheap seats. I've had a few comments, so that's nice. Well, no one wants to think they're talking into the void. I mean, unless they want to talk into the void, but I don't want to talk into the void. I want to talk into your brain. This is your brain on Petrie. And he wonders why there's only 20 people who come by. Well, in North America, let's see, in New York City, it's 2:55 in the afternoon. Chicago, it's 1:55. LA, it's 10:55. Not the most busy time. We three blades, see how we cut. Na, 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 na. We three blades, we three blades. We three blades. Three blades. Three blades. Hmm. Hmm. Huh, they look more like toothbrushes now. Well, that one does. Third one, but they're still blades of grass. It's just the way they wear their hair. Red. I guess no one's down to discuss what they're willing to give up. The ride or die desserts of the three options: cookies, brownies, and cake. So, my aims for Peach are modest. So one day, oh, not this again. Yep, twice. Oh. Well, it's not like anyone's commenting, so I'll leave it for now. Oh, there we are. That's good. Hey, 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 no spinny, spinny. I hate the spinny, spinny. So where was I? Oh yeah. Number one, let's see. Last year I didn't start it right. I didn't start it from the beginning of the year. At some point during the year I started I came up with peach and started drawing covers, which, wow, yeah, they would serve as covers. If of a hypothetical comic that will never be. And peach, because of my name, Petrie. Petrie to peach is easy, and actually has been used for shortening of the name. Um, and because it's easy to draw peach. Yeah, sorry, that's maybe not the thing to say, but too late. Said it. And yeah, obviously my drawing a person the same way. Not me. Hmm. So yeah, draw it every day this year, and for all the years to come. Because the aim is 10,000, and that's gonna take. I can do that in 25 years if what 24 of them are 400 a year. Let's see, 400 times 24. Oh yeah, 408 a year. 408 times 24 plus 224. Yeah. Well, let's round it up because, yeah. So 408 to make it in 25. Because I'm 49 now. So you do the math. I don't feel like doing the math. What I'll be. Well, I turned 50. Well, I started when I was 48. So, yeah, 73. No, I didn't use a calculator. You did. I added it in my head. Yeah, I think peach number 293 is. Oh, I like how that looked. Oh, yes. Oh, sorry. Uh, Wow. What? What was that? I like. I like this drawing. This cover. Oh. Hmm. Well, that's the drawing for today. That was peach number 293. Ooh, I'm down to 28%. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so, and yes, I am yawning. What I'm going to do is reread. So, this is the verse of Maricothus. And I read this a couple of days ago, but I didn't I didn't uh, I didn't have a title for it then, and I want to direct people because it's at least four parts. I want to be able to direct people properly. So yeah, rather than going back, yeah, I could go back a couple days and listen to where I'm reading it, but you know, I'll do this. I can always go back after and but I think it holds up for to a second reading a few days later. So, or you just skip ahead, or you mute it. Uh, you know. So this is the verse of Maricothus. So that was nice, living in the city, trying to build a life that was good and pretty, which I know I can't have right back here where I up and grew before I left for greener pastures that are, of course, far from being that in a literal sense. But it's not the worst feeling that I could have to reset myself and strike out again, just not in the baseball meaning, which I've already done once before, and twice is more than enough. Sitting in the village square, I saw him standing there, a man of aged bone and weary face. I smiled then at the unexpected memory of my favorite words that I hadn't thought to think about in months at least, though they resonate still all these years after. I wrote them when I was but a lad and hopeful of more than I've had so far, standing on my own 2 feet. But my squid but my smile quickly turned as the weary-faced man I never thought to name turned and looked at me. Not the version not the version in the story, but the real and true man sitting beneath the tree that my father planted on the day that I was born. And believe you me, you'd be freaked the feck out, the same as I was, if a man but previously limited to 4 good lines, who never even had a name, could now look at you with a look of anger. And that's it for now. The idea is that I'm going to read a select number of verses from the poem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. I guess 6. I mean, it'll take a while to get through part 2 because there was 37 verses, so that'll be a week, wow, a week on its own. Um, but there's no rush, and might help build an audience. I don't know. How much audience can you build with poetry and drawings? Drawing and poetry. Drawing on my poetry to draw people in as I draw. Oh. Well, I'm down to 24%. But I'm not certain to go to the sound of the. Well, yes, I can write some poetry. I can draw another drawing. Though I'm not gonna. It'd be a quick drawing to do in 8 minutes, 10 minutes, which I can certainly do. Okay, you twisted my arm. You twisted my arm. Yeah, it didn't take much effort, did it? Or any effort at all. So let's start with red. Oh yeah. No. Well, if I had audience participation, I would say, what would you want me to start with? And you would say a curved line, so I would go thus. Then another curved line. And yeah, I wasn't thinking it was going to be a, wow, leaf slash feather. Let's see. Yep, this is a leaf that's going to have some eyes. And a mouth. And thin hands. Who's the leaf? Oops. Hee 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 hee. Hey, if you're in Toronto, yeah, um, you're part of Canada. Love you. You know, Yeah, this developed into a. Well, you have to know your hockey to know why. I'm in Montreal. Oh, boo hoo hoo! If your feelings are hurt because a living group of a living blades of grass said feck the Leafs. Boo hoo hoo. Where are? I'll leave you. And it's not punching down. I mean, as far as the numbers, yeah, we got Canadians have 24 Stanley Cups, and the Leafs have 13, which includes two while they were one each for two, while they were playing as two different under two different names, but it's the same franchise. So I mean, they get all the cups. All 13. Because if he was talking about leaves, oh boohoo, it's harmless. You know, Toronto's like Toronto's like our brother that we make fun of. And some Torontonians are really, yeah, they're a wannabe New York. But I like the Raptors. Versus Montreal doesn't have. Montreal doesn't have basketball, and I don't see them. And I'm fine them not having basketball. I'd rather. I'd like to see Montreal get a baseball franchise again. I'd also like to see it be renamed the Expos and then repatriate all their original records, even though, yeah, but, yeah. The Washington Nationals do not feel at all like a continuation of the Expos, so I'd like, if there's ever a team back in Montreal, that Montreal takes back their records. It's probably very few, if anyone else thinks that, but that's my That's what I'd like to see happen if the Expos ever live again. I don't know if COVID had a big what effect COVID had on those aspirations. Where'd the green marker go? Where'd the green marker go? Where'd the green marker go? Ba-na-na-na, 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 ba-na-na, 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 ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba-ba, 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 ba-ba-ba. There I found it. There I found it. Da-na-na, da-na-na. Ooh, 26. Cool. Cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, cool. Though possibly shouldn't have. Yeah. Yeah. I'm on the edge here. I'm on the edge here. Ooh, 13%. Hmm. So, what's your sport? If you follow sports at all, and if you're not from North America or one of the hockey playing countries, or one of the good countries, yes, I would count Germany as one of the good, especially in 2018 when they beat Canada in the Olympics. Not that that would have happened if Canada had had their NHL players, but the owners of the NHL were stupid and short-sighted and jerks. So they said no. Basically, that's John Tavares' fault because he got injured. And then I think the owners were like, "Oh no, players can get hurt." Yeah, but okay, once you're there at the Olympics, you should be staying there. So I hope they come back, and then if they come back this time, never leave because yeah. Oh, and if you talk about it's supposed to be amateurs, well, let's see, tennis players, and oh yeah, also the whole Soviet Union era. Oh, they were soldiers. Yeah, they weren't going to war. Not that I agree with, because through the 70s, Canada didn't send any of their. They competed in the Olympics on the whole, but they didn't send any. They didn't compete in hockey. So because they were protesting the professional status of the Soviet Union, which, yeah, clearly, yeah, all soldiers, yeah, they were hockey playing soldiers, so they were professional, competing against amateurs. That was BS. But I still don't agree that Canada didn't go. You know, they came back for the 80s and have been back ever since. But, and, so professionals have been in the Olympics for, yeah, a long time. I also don't agree with, well, the Olympics doesn't do it, but World Juniors, they recognize Soviet Union, CIS, and Russia is the same. No, sorry, you're not. Those are three distinct entities. So they shouldn't all be. Yeah, and that's different than the Maple Leafs franchise. Anyway, those are just some thoughts. Ooh, 31. I especially like his hands. And yes, that is blurred for a reason. Where is he? Ooh, 8%. Oh, again. Oh. Hmm. Wow. Out of the leaf? Yeah, the flower. I wish I hadn't. I'm not a fan of how it's heavy there because it would look if it wasn't. Oh, well, tis what it is. And I gotta go because I'm down at the dark place as far as my. I don't even know if it's because my phone's about to run out of charge. So before that happens, yeah, that's it. Thanks. I'll be back at some point, probably today, certainly tomorrow, because I don't know when I'm going to stop doing the dailies. Some point. Thanks.